That's strange.
They have a time on it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Hello. Hey, Otter. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Hi. Girl, I supposed to be. I am. Oh no, girl. This is what I snack on in between snacks. Well, my face is so big. Listen, I'm trying to basically fill up myself with protein. Delicious. Oh, hold on. Put that behind him. Be a little peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter makes me very happy. Girl, listen. Did you hear about that young girl out of Utica, New York, and she was killed online by a boy she met online that went to a dance with her. He killed her and then posted the photos online. You heard about that, girl? And I took a long look at him. That nigga a demon. Did you? This happened 2019. He posted the photos and the whole thing online. It was so awful. And then the bad part about it, when he posted everything online, because it took the images forever to get offline. Then all the other demons, hundreds and thousands of them, after the family saw their child get hurt like that, they kept posting them, kept posting them, posting them, posting them, posting all those horrible pictures online. I'm convinced. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to know something. People stop. We have to stop utilizing human beings. We have to stop utilizing human beings, using out that term for some people, because some people is not human. When you have hundreds and thousands of people online, what is that? 100,000 people online that are going. There we go, honey. I'm over here getting finished with this paper, with this like Patreon. Just like I need to get this out tonight. When you have the hundreds of thousands of people that are doing that are posting these photos online, that are targeting this family that has already lost a child, that has already lost somebody in that horrible way. I'm from the South. And I'm a Catholic. We believe in angels and demons. That's no longer a human. I feel it is psychologically and socially is responsible to start calling these things what they are. I think when we start to go about not judging, but accurately classifying behavior and people's humanity or lack thereof as what they are spiritually, I feel it will be easier to deal with these things. And it'll be a lot easier for people to cope. If you know somebody's a demon in human skin, if you know what they're doing is demonic, if you know what they're doing is hurtful, and I'm talking about egregiously hurtful, people that are just doing the most damage, and it's stuff that just affects your spirit, that's demonic. Why can't we call a spade a spade? Stop calling these people human. They're demons in skin. My thing is, if you gave yourself over to darkness, we all know right from wrong. If you decide to do that bullshit, if you decide to hurt people, if you decide to go about, But see, we live in a world where everybody, well, I don't believe in spirit and I don't believe in all that. It believes in you. And people need to start protecting themselves. But nobody wants to hear about it. All they want to do is just play around and act and literally act as if the world is hunky dory. Nobody wants to hear about the stuff. Sometimes I feel like I'm just crying out to the air. I'm just having a microphone and I'm just sounding out. All people want to do is just be entertained. And all they don't necessarily want to hear how to save themselves until the last moment. And then here they come. T, I had no idea. Bitch, I told you 2 years ago that that nigga was gonna fuck you up. But nobody believed me. I said, and I told, well, that's one situation. But I can name a number of situations where I have let women and men know they're going to hurt you. They're going to harm you. They're no joke. They're not joking. I feel a really dark energy around them. I feel darkness around them, and I feel darkness around you too. You need to help yourself. You need to better protect yourself. You need to start listening to your heart, to that common sense. It always at the last minute. T, I didn't know. I told you. You didn't believe me. You thought I was a fool. And now the devil came, stood right in front of you, and said, here I am. But I told you that motherfucker coming. I sniffed him. I felt him. I had my ear to the ground. I could hear him. But you thought I was play play. You thought I was crazy. And now you fucked up. I'm going to help you. It's going to cost you money, though. I'll help you. But if you would have listened to me, this shit would have been for free. Now you got to pay. I heard that over and over again. I hear it over and over again. Yeah, folks, it's just like, child. And then want to look at me funny. Oh, all that devil, man, all that devil stuff, that's not real. Okay. We have a whole criminal in the White House. In his whole GOP, his administration are crooks, thieves, and people that literally could not be. We have people that are a part of this man's personal administration that could not be vetted enough to visit a normal president, let alone be an administration. They went past the vetting process. I want you to think about that. They have so much power now. They could even pass the vetting process in a normal presidency. And they are within in the halls of power. And you want to tell me demons ain't real. Where that at? Who that? Child, keep living. Y'all gonna start listening to me. I'm on this earth to do one thing, to keep your ass on this earth, to keep you safe, to make sure you're happy, to make sure you got money in your pocket, and to make sure you live a life where you can live your best life. That's why I'm here. Literally. That's why I'm here. Only reason why, don't want to listen. He talking all that devil stuff. That doesn't make any sense. Wait till the devil walk up on you. It takes one time, one good time, and here you come. I didn't know. I think I'm gonna leave this video on up. I had no idea. But I told you though, you thought I was playing. You thought I was playing. In Washington, D.C. right now, we have a man in the White House that in normal times, this man would be in jail. He'd be in jail. Tell me the devil, the demons are not out roaming free. And tell me you don't need to protect yourself. Ways to protect yourself, because this video gonna help somebody. I can feel it already. But before I do that, y'all look, I have connected my Busha back to me. She back home. Look. Now, Ada, look at her. She's so pretty. Now, that's the crystal skull that's there. So pretty. I don't want y'all to see my widow's peak because it's graying. I'm old. And then that's the emerald skull that's there. You see all the jewels? Yeah, it's a crossroad Busha. Oh, I'm ready, honey. I stay ready all the time. I'm a hoodoo's hoodoo, honey. I'm the hoodoo daddy. I stay ready. And okay, these are the rows of Jericho's right here. I hooded them in red and black fabric, red first, black next. And then I'm having with my own hair. This is all my own hair, all down. Beautiful connection, by the way. Can feel, see. Also, it helps manifest very, very fast. But now I'm working to replace this with this, but as big as she is. So she's 3 inches. I need a pedicure so bad. I'm gonna get one in 2 days from now. Now I want to replace her with a bigger one. Then I'm cooking with fire. But for right now, I'm gonna use what I have. You're very pretty, baby. Keep her right here. But no, honey, and I feel everything pretty much. Now, mind you, I have the bush shots so I can manifest, but also too, when I work with my gathering, I have all these other skulls over here too. Girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these skulls. I'm probably then I have my little turquoise skulls here too. I usually use these. I love these. Now this is a thinking skull, really beautiful, and all the beautiful turquoise. I'm going, and then also too, I'm gonna have to use these to put these right here. Keep them right over there on my thigh. And then I have these beautiful amethyst, these obsidian skulls here. Very protective, wonderful, wonderful mojo. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I think I'm probably gonna add them to here. This feels wonderful. Once it's hooked up, it feels really good. Once it's a complete spiritual circle, it creates a beautiful portal that I wear across this arm here. And then I get online, I preach, teach, and then everybody feels that everybody's in a really good, safe space, a wonderful, safe space. Feels good to everybody. And they love it. Well, that's it. I think I want to add my chorus shells, but I don't know. These shells I had my chorus shells added to my bouchage, a little bit of my hair right here. I add them to my bouchage. I think I'm going to add them back. And I'm going to add them because we need faux. I probably will add them back because they had a lot of beautiful prowess. So look how gorgeous they are. I have them beautifully caged and everything. Put that over there. Thank you. Just so that I can add them to the bouchage. I probably will end up adding them later on. But first, here's the other one right here, honey. See, look how pretty they are. I love adding cowrie shells to a lot of my mojo. The reason why, Ascaris, y'all, goes back to ancestors. I make sure my ancestors stay in everything I do. I probably will end up adding these definitely. I'm gonna add them a little bit later on when I get finished with this Patreon. Almost done. This Patreon here is just it has a lot of roots and a lot of beautiful herbs that are utilized in Ifa as well as Lukumi. But I want to start incorporating some of the most powerful herbs based on Eurisha. I want to start incorporating these herbs, and I've chosen just a few as per Eurisha. I want to start incorporating them into our practice, like Ugarama. Basically, metaphysically, this is for cleansing. Ugarama is a beautiful plant. It grows in Puerto Rico really, really well. This plant is good for legal matters, but this will bring you money like anything else. Think of five finger grass. Well, it's spelled Yauruma. I've used it before. This will bring you money faster. Think of five finger grass magnified 10,000, 30 times. 30 times. It works much better than five finger grass, especially if you go about mixing it with bay leaves and galangal root and then have it dried with a little bit of Hyjon or conker root. It brings money fast. It's a little bit expensive, but it works good. This is gonna be on the Patreon. I'm gonna find a nice little tag for it. And I am gonna have tags too as well. It's 23 after 5, y'all. I got a reading in about an hour, 2 hours. Um, there we go. Er, And it works really well too. It's kind of expensive, but you'll be able to find it. Oh, there it is right there. Now on Etsy, I'm finding this herb. This is $7.46 for how many ounces? You can select now. You can select the size. They have point 5, point 50 ounces, 0.50. That's a nice bag. That's good for about 3 or 4 juju bags. How much is point 0.5, point 50 ounces? Because they had 0.25, 746, 25% off. I'm gonna put that tag right up there. That's what I'm gonna put and using the Patreon. Because you can't beat that with a big ass stick. You can't beat that at all. Hell no. Usually, child, I get a big bushel of it, but it's $25 to $30. And they have enough for you. I'll put the link up there too. There we go. That's the hyperlink. Save, save, save. What y'all saying, Theo? I'm so glad to see you. I'm still working on doing what you advised. Good. I plan on booking another session hopefully by the end of summer. Okay, honey. Just read my notes, my session with you like one day ago. Oh, how wonderful, honey. Listen, I'm always on Clubhouse. So if you need advice, listen, Clubhouse is free. I'm always teaching. Come up on the stage and talk to me, and more than likely, I will help you. That's in between sessions. But I realize some of y'all like your private sessions. Mm. Ain't nobody paying attention to your business. We all conjure people, but you like your private session, so I understand. Besides, they more money for me. But you don't, but that's up to you. But at the end of the day, come on up and talk. Ain't nobody paying attention to you. And more than likely, we're just gonna learn from you. We all gonna learn. Ooh, look at that hibiscus. Hibiscus has 16 full ounces at $21. I'm gonna get the cheapest one. See, this hibiscus is expensive as hell. Well, this one is not expensive. How much is this? This is $4.40. How many ounces? They got the most expensive one, 32 ounces. 32 ounces, $55. I expect that. The least expensive is 2 ounces. Hold on. $10.56. That's about right. That's about right. And it looks like it's, now mind you, I've never ordered from them before, but it looks like it's a really good. The lady I ordered from my hibiscus from, she don't sell no more. She's from out of Florida. So I'm gonna provide all the hyperlinks on here so you can get what you want. Mexican stores sell it as Jamaica. They do. I'm hard, so it's taking me time to find the complete stuff. You let me know. Well, listen, as long as you get it done, that's all that matters. As long as you get it done and you're taking your spiritual things cheaply, seriously. As long as you get it done, honey, that's all that matters. Here's another one, Pinon. That Pinon rope. Hold on, let me see how much they have it on Etsy. Hold on. That I'm gonna tell you something. Etsy is good. Oh shit. They got $7.46. Pinot root is used in Omero. That Omeo. Yeah, Pinot de Bahia. Oh, I can't say that. Mm. Girl, they got it for $7.46. It's a little one. You can make two good mojo bags out of that. Three mojo bags. Well, I'm choosing the cheap links. They're not very much, but they're enough to get you where you need to go. Because y'all not making any roots to sell to nobody. Listen, also too, if you make a big old vat, just change what you need. But they're gonna have, mm, most of all, you get what you want. Because a lot of y'all, but y'all act like y'all know where to find these roots at. So I've done all the work for you. Can you tell us briefly what you know about Maman Brigitte and the Gede, Papa Gede? It's hard to find a book about them. They're awesome though. Oh, show have in the chat. You have a whole honorary child of Maman Brigitte as well as Papa Gede, and that's Otter. Say hi, Otter. Hmm. Yeah, Maman Brigitte and Papa Gede. If I always tell folks, if you go to Orleans itself, Orleans itself is Papagete City. Any city that you have where the cemeteries are above ground are usually a place for Papagete. Now, myself, I've seen Papagete 3 times. All 3 times when Old Joe's and Old Joe's is across from Cemetery 21, a few feet, about across the street. Old Joe's is across the street from St. Anne's Catholic Church. Old Joe's is a place where you get the best hurricanes. It's a place where there's like a little piano bar, but they have the best food and the best hurricanes. I like to go there when I'm in the city to get tipsy and get crunk because they have all the tourists that are there. But usually they have hometown people. So we like to mix it up because the tourists are fun. Y'all come there to have a good time. We come there to have a good time with you, dancing and just talking and dancing, talking. And y'all know I'm nosy. I love to talk to people. So I'm gonna talk, 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 and enjoy my hurricanes and get crunk. Listen, tell you what, Ojo's, you get that red hurricane, which has hibiscus in it. Hold on, it's sweet. You're gonna taste like you're drinking Kool-Aid or punch. You're not. Be careful. Take it easy. Because when you get up to go take a piss, you're not going to be able to. I'm telling you now. Ojo's hurricanes. Be careful. They like to creep up on you. Now, Papa Gede is a cycle pump. That is a cycle pump or a luau. Um, that comes. Well, Baron Simonde comes from Haiti. Papa Gede is specifically ours. He's been a part of Louisiana for a very, very long time. There have been tales of Papa Gede going back 300 to 400 years. In fact, one of the original tales of my own family folklore is the first Ella who created this practice. It was said that Papa Gede was one of her best friends, that Papa Gede was the luau or the psychopath, the spirit that absolutely gave her understanding of working with people outside of skin. That being said, um, there's a lot of information about Papa Gede. It depends on what you want to know. I know, of course, he is absolutely the goddaddy of the graveyard, the boneyard, said respectfully. That is his land. When you go to the graveyard, you pay him first. If you don't want nobody to follow you out of the graveyard, then you pay him first when you walk in to help you with your business, and you pay him as you leave a little change to keep from what's in the graveyard to keep it there. So that's just, you don't have to, but that's just good practice because you've already paid him once. Now we pay him three times because we're spiritually sensitive people and we don't want nobody following us at all. Hell to the no. Now, oh, this smells so good. I had Chanel number 5 on this. And then I put Sauvage on it too as well. Smells so good. What do you want to know? Yeah, I keep my heads covered in cemeteries. Absolutely. But the thing about it, Papa Gede also not only controls the cemetery. A lot of people feel Papa Gede is just about the cemetery. Now, yeah, I'm gonna cover my head a little bit because my little head wrap is coming up a little bit, and I don't want y'all to see my gray hair. Absolutely not. You gonna be talking about me. That nigga getting old. So your mammy, you better be lucky. You gonna be lucky you get as old as me, honey. Your mammy old. And so's your pappy too. And he good looking. And your mama good looking too. All good looking people. See, when you get old, you get sexy. You get to looking good, honey. Absolutely. And let me tell you something. Take that old word out your mouth, that OLD word. You don't get old. You get seasoned. Wisdom is sexy. I ain't old. I'm just sexy. There you go. Thank you, honey. Skin is healthy. Now, the thing about it is this, though. Well, what do you want to know about him? Well, I know for a fact that he definitely deals with a sense of controlling, dealing with those outside his skin, helping also too with psychic senses and psychic spaces concerning concerning those that love working with the boneyard, such as Sister Otter here. Sister Otter is also a child of the boneyard, like myself. He absolutely helps our psychic skills. He helps protect those psychic skills and protects his children when we are taking being a psychic medium, when we're taking on or when we're dabbling into our spiritual services, into our spiritual into our spiritual audacity concerning our clients or for ourselves or for our families. He also parts ways. He makes it a lot easier when dealing with folks outside the skin. I like to tell people all the time that, and I'm going to say this again over and over again for as long as I want to. Sweetheart, we don't die. This does. This goes away. But this does not die. Your heart, your spirit, your soul, it lives on. It lives on, it gets stronger, more powerful. And then when this goes away, the journey begins. Now, the life we live in is so wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But we have a brand new journey when this goes away. Ooh, child. The journey begins a new beautiful journey, and it's absolutely beautiful and absolutely awesome. Awesome journey. But see, now we concentrate on this life here. Listen, we got a lot of living to do, a lot of adventures, a lot of loving, a lot of kissing, a lot of hugging, a lot of making people happy, a lot of drinking, a lot of writing, a lot of getting to know other people, a lot of traveling, a lot of joy and happiness that comes in this skin. We have a lot of living to do, but I don't ever want you to be afraid of closing your eyes for the last time. You're going home, where we all come from, and that's where your family gonna be at, where your old mangy dog gonna be at. No, I'm talking about your dog. I'm sorry. where your dog gonna be at home. Now, that being said, Papa Getty understands that space. We got a long time, honey. You concentrate on living and living the best life you can live, a beautiful life. Now, Papa Getty, but see, that's the thing about it. Papa Getty, yeah, yes, he's about over there, but Papa Getty is about life, living the best life you can, drinking and talking and loving on folks, learning magic and conjure, hoodoo, getting the most out of life. Most people think he's all about death. No, he's not. Take it from me. Propagate children once they go about really getting adjusted to their gifts. They're some of the most liveliest, most warmest, most wonderful people you'd ever want to meet. Kind of dark, kind of like, oh, what the hell is the truth. But they're some of the warmest, beautiful people you'd ever meet. Just don't fuck with them. Just don't listen. Yeah, I don't want to mess. I don't want to make T upset. Why? Because you look odd. I don't know if I like that or not. No, but he's all about life, all about teaching. There's no better teacher though, because he will teach you all the ways concerning life on the other side and how to intermesh though, and how to intermesh that Shay and the manifested. Imagine manifesting at will, understanding how spirit people work, conjuring, conjuring, feeling, understanding the subtle world, just like you understand this world, the physical. It all goes hand in hand. Papa Getty and now Mama Brigitte, which is his wife. There's an old story. I've said this over and over again. Mama Brigitte's Papa Getty is white. Mama Brigitte is a white woman, old Celtic woman from Ireland, with hair said as red as the flames of hell, just red. And as the story goes, Papa Getty met her. Now the time period I've tried to button down to, I felt that he met her during the 10th or 12th century. I'm pretty 10th, 11th century, not 12th. That feels like I'm going too far. The 10th or 11th century. As the story, as the fable goes, her father, back then women didn't have much rights. Men had all the rights, and she had lost many of her brothers. And her father had a lot of land, and he was on his deathbed. Back then, if a man passes away, then more she'd be forced into a marriage that she wouldn't want. With all that land would be sold off in parcels. And she loved her daddy. So she prayed and prayed and prayed. She prayed to the Black Madonna. And all of a sudden, this handsome man walked up, knocked on her door one day. He's a black man. And back in old Ireland, this is before the Middle Ages, well before the Middle Ages. Oh, this is hundreds of years before the Middle Ages, honey. They didn't know who black men were. They did know about the Moors. Tales were told about black men. Moors had been all over Europe for the last 800 years, but not as far as Ireland, that far up in Celtic land. Yo, but yet and still, there still were black people. Black people have been everywhere, honey. So it said that she opened up the door and said the man, that this black man was so beautiful, he took her breath away. And said that, mind you, she was a young girl and they were getting poor because father wasn't able to work. And he looked upon her and said, I will give your father back his health, but you have to give me your hand in marriage. And so she looked at him, and as the story goes, she said, will you do that for me? You soothsayer or you witch doctor. I don't know what words she would have used, but she knew he must have been very powerful because it said that he came to her, he came to their hamlet, their cottage, dressed in the current fashions, dressed beautifully. So she knew he had to be wealthy. So he paid in gold for all the things to make her father well and laid his hands upon that man's body, and that man's body was well. But Mama Brigitte didn't know she had made a deal with the ultimate undertaker. So it's said that she never saw that man ever again. And she got old. Her father eventually passed away. She gained a very wealthy when and said that that farm, which was a simple little cottage, became a huge manor. See, Papa Getty took care of her and made what was a simple farm girl into a lady, into a what you call them, into a not a socialite, but she was a lady of the house with a huge manor and a wealthy husband. But as it said on her deathbed when she got older, said she was 80s or 90s. It said that she was saying kept saying, "My husband's coming for me. I made a promise long ago." And as the story goes, as she was getting closer to death coming to take her last breath, she became younger. And it said on her deathbed she looked exactly the age that she made the promise to Papa Gede to be his wife. And he took her, and they have been married now for nearly 800 years, nearly 1,000 years. Now, some people think that this happened during the time of Constantinople, around about the times when Druids were all over England and going into Northern Ireland. I have a tendency to think so, but I also my spider senses and my nose senses actually are telling me more than likely it was ninth, 10th century, 10th and 11th century. That would be around about the time that the monarchy of England was starting. They were having those the Saxon Wars. I feel it's around about that time, right there. Is her husband her no, her husband is Gede. Barry Simone is not a husband. That's voodoo. That's a whole different spirit. Similar, but a different flavor. No, no. That's Papa Gede is her husband. Type in Papa Gede. Hmm. No, Baron Simone is from voodoo. Hmm. And there you go. So that's where the story goes. And it said as she got close, as death got closer to her, and death being her husband, he made her young again, the same age and beauty she was when she made us to him. And it said that he took her, and they've been married ever since then. Now, Papa Geta is very possessive over Mama Brigitte. He don't let her present nothing. And it said he gifted her 3 hellhounds. Ask Otter. Otter like to play with him. They like to hang around Otter. They love hanging around Otter when they need help. Otter, how big is them hellhounds? They big, the biggest, they're big. Yo, Getty is a group of spirits, honey. Getty is absolutely a group of spirits. Because Getty is a class of spirit. He's the king. Oh, they're a whole group of spirits. Their whole family, hundreds of them. Hundreds. Oh, Papa Getty and Mama Brigitte have many children. Many, many children. Yes, they do. Big as a horse. Yeah, the Getty spirits are they're what's called Rada spirits. Hmm. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. They're huge. No, he's not Papa Legba, honey. Papa Legba in Vodun is the crossroads. Baron Simonde. Now, ironically enough, actually in Hoodoo, we have somebody, we just call him Elegua. But we don't really have anybody for the crossroads. We have Papa Midnight, or we don't have nobody for the crossroads. We always call him Pop on Elegua. We call him Papa Legba. But that's voodoo. VOODOO. Hmm. Do we have anybody in hoodoo? No, because we do our own crossword work. We just deal with Elegua, baby Elegua. We do have Papa Midnight though. Mm. But the spirit of the crossroads in hoodoo, he always shows up in different ways. We don't really have a name for him. If we're really strictly speaking hoodoo, we don't necessarily have a name for him, though. Not really. He has many names. When you go to the crossroads at midnight, go 30 minutes before for a good work. You take a little of that dirt in your left hand. Show him you mean business. I'm here for you. Take that dirt. Let it flow through your hands. Do that 3 times. I'm here for you. Don't whistle. Stand in the middle of that crossroad. Find a dirt road. Stand in the middle of it. State exactly what you want. And then you walk to the north to where you stand, where you're facing. Walk to the north of it. And you sit there and you wait, or stand there and you wait. The wind is going to pick up and say, I got business for you. I got money. I got liquor. I'm waiting for you. And you can sing. It's said if you sing, you'll hear your voice reverberate around you. Now, it should strike midnight. You better be at that crossroad. You better did that. Take that dirt. Do that before midnight. Be there right at midnight. At midnight, it said he'll appear. You'll feel him. Or some people say he'll just walk right up to you out of nowhere. Said to be the most beautiful black man you've ever seen. Just gorgeous. How can I help you? Well, God of the crossroads, call him whatever you want. Now, I ain't never met him. I'm just saying what I was told. I'll go to the crossroads, meeting him. He looked that good. I may cope with him. He may be offended. And then I'm in trouble. This is why Google not rely upon. I prefer to ask people. Girl, he looked that good. My eyes gonna be like that. Ooh, you sure is pretty. You's a handsome man. I'll talk more about him than why I came there. You's a handsome man. Girl, he probably just leave me alone. You don't have no business with me. Yes, I do. You's a good-looking man. You can come visit me anytime you want to. See, that's the trouble. I'd be in trouble. No, listen, you could talk to him about business, but even if you have nothing affair to say to him, if he show up to you, or if you feel him around you, don't throw your money on the ground. You bend and you put it on the ground. Just let it flow out of your hand, right hand. And then you take that liquor, pour it out, put it in that dirt, put a circle, put the change in it, let that liquor flow into it. I left a gift for you. Hopefully, I'll see you when I call for you next, but I'm just leaving a gift for you out of respect and dignity. Turn around. Don't you dare turn back. You keep walking. Now, the crossroad you choose, make sure you never cross it, even on business, even on regular times. Never cross it. Always choose a dirt crossroad you ain't never been to. Choose a crossroad whereas that's just for that business. So choose one way out of the way. But once you walk away, you don't look back. You never look back. Because then you show you don't trust him. You don't trust him for business. Why should he trust you? You got to trust him. Trust him. Now, if you have business, state what you want. Now, if you don't see him, some people say they see him. I don't know if I believe all that, but you will feel him. State what you need. You have that, just draw that circle with your right hand in that dirt. Put that money and that liquor. If you want to leave a red apple, a little food, that's even better. Make friends with Papa Midnight. Make friends with him. It's a great friend to have. Because see, from that crossroad, you make a good enough friend with him, and you break enough bread with him. When you conjure it inside your house, when you conjure, he right here right on your right shoulder. How can I help? Because he know you're going to pay him. And every time he helps you, you better go to that crossroad and pay him. But he know you can be counted on to pay him. He know you can be counted on to look after him. It's a good deal done. I can trust you for money. I can trust you that you won't cheat me. And he's a good friend to have because he can do anything. But it's said you work with Papa Midnight all that time. It's said that when you go into your day to your last, you take your last breath, he's the one that takes you. He's the one, the first one you see. I see you leaving me. I bid you adieu. And he blesses you. And then your family come in to get you and take you to heaven. But he's the first one to bid you adieu. Because he know he gonna see you again in the next lifetime. That's a good relationship to have. I heard that from Granddaddy. I say, Granddaddy. So a lot of times he said, if you ever have a hankering to work with Papa Midnight, I say all the time. He said because you worked with him before. You see, Papa Midnight don't care about he don't care about no past lifetimes. You build a relationship with him in one lifetime, that relationship lasts for every lifetime you lead. You may not know it, but you'll have a hankering. I wonder why I like to hang out at the crossroads like that. I just like hanging out at the damn intersection, watching people. Because in 2 or 3 lifetimes before, you work with him and he remembers you. He remembers you and he wants you to remember him. He's looking to break bread with you again. Mhm. Can I ask how the money or food get used on the other side? Does it turn into some sort of energy? Yes, it does. Turns into a shay. Turns into a shay and a steam. Your ancestors use ancestor money. Oh, child, time passed by so fast on here. It turns into a shay. It turns into a shay. They can build things with. They can, they have, and it's like energy. For them, their money is energy. And when it comes from those that they love, I don't know. It just feels like it does something for them, does something incredible. But it's Ashe. Swim said, "You're so lucky." Girl, I'm just nosy. And I have good training from two people that know what the hell they're doing. Good training and very nosy. Very, very nosy. But everything I know, I'm here to tell y'all too. Ooh, child, my turban. I'm gonna make it crooked. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Put it like that. Now look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me I ain't styling now. All I need now is a peacock feather. All I need now is a feather. Put my little feather. Hold on. Put my little feather like that. Have a little feather like that. Oh, that's handsome like that. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Oh, there we go. You see how I slayed it like that? And I need a little feather right there. That's nice. Nice. I caught a look at myself. That's nice. See, that's how you do that. You see how you do that? You cock it to the side. Hmm. So even extra pocket change can turn to a lot of energy. Yes, it can. Or a little brooch. If I had one, I get a little snake brooch right there. Absolutely. Someone once told me to leave spirit change at trees for the ancestors randomly. That is so very true. Just make sure that you let the tree spirit let them know why. That's very true. Very, very true. Who told you that? Somebody who they absolutely know what the hell they're doing. But see, all of us have a little conjure, a little hoodoo in us all the time. We all do. All of us. We all have a little hoodoo and a little conjure. All right, y'all. Time is almost up. I'm getting ready. I'm leave her right here. I'm getting ready to go on and finish this Patreon. I'm gonna have this Patreon out within the next hour. But we almost done. A random customer at a crystal shop told me that. Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful, honey. No, absolutely. They knew what they were talking about. But a lot of witches do that too. A lot of witches do that, definitely. And a lot of traditions do that as well. I know in Ifa they do that sometimes, and Lukumi they do that at times as well, leaving extra change to ancestors. They absolutely do. Hmm. Well, all right, y'all. Is time done? Yeah, it's 50 minutes. Now, well, we got 4 minutes. Y'all have any questions? I love it. Okay, love you too, honey. Always good to see you. I'll look you up in Clubhouse. You always make my day better. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Always make your day better. Well, thank you. You make my day better too. Listen, y'all, I'm getting ready to get on Clubhouse. Yes, I'm going to be working, multitasking, but also um, I'm just going to be teaching too as well. So, bye, everybody. Bye. What type of wave is that? Never mind. Have a have a nice have a nice day. Some of y'all that have been on Clubhouse, come on Clubhouse. Mm, because some of y'all in trouble. Anyway, y'all stay in trouble. Bye. I wish the best for all of you. Thank you so much for your time. And I hope you're living a beautiful, beautiful life. I hope you are stress free. I hope your pockets are fat. I hope your belly is full. And I hope you're in peace. I pray this for you. I want this for you. And it is done. Ashe, it is done. Oh, yeah. Listen, y'all be good. Take care of yourself. I'm getting on Clubhouse because I'm going to do a little jibber jabber. Bye, y'all. Thank you. I love you. Is that how you do it? This is new. You stop streaming. All right, y'all. Bye.